Hello, my name is Denia Vidal. I am a junior speech language pathology major here at North Carolina A&T State University, and I am a part of the Army RTC program at the Aggie.
My name is Cadet Holloway. I am an Army RTC cadet. My major is civil engineering.
Hi, my name is Kirsten James. I am a political science student, and I attend North Carolina A&T.
My name is John Bagdasarian. I go to High Point University, criminal justice major, and I'm an Army RTC.
Robina Chumba. I am a sophomore biochemistry major at the University of North Carolina at Greensboro, and I'm an Army RTC cadet here at North Carolina.
My name is Jalen Hackett. I'm a cadet here at North Carolina A&T and Army ROTC, and I major in liberal studies.
Hi, my name is Imani Council, aka Cadet Council. I go to UNCG. I'm a junior, rising senior, major in business administration with a minor in dance.
All right, so my name is Bakari Walker. I'm a student here at North Carolina A&T, and my major is engineering graphics
Hi,
technology.
my name is Destiny Cadet Nowie. I am a sophomore mechanical engineering student here at A&T.
Hello, my name is Maya Brantley. I'm an honor sophomore kinesiology student from Woodbridge, Virginia, and I'm a part of the Army RTC program.
I feel as though learning about Gibbs' leadership and his impact on this campus really just puts in perspective the amount of influence you can have on this campus, and that there's really no limit to how much you can do here. And it really just makes me realize that I can do so much more in this program.
Looking at it from a lot bigger picture after learning about what he did and how he contributed to here at NCAT, North Carolina A&T, I feel like as myself, as a leader, this will motivate me or put me on a think about which path I want to take in becoming a leader. Maybe adopt some of his teachings or learnings that he had, and kind of build that as a leader for myself to build me up.
Knowing more about his leadership definitely is more so an influential factor on me, just because I'm able to see what type of things that I can I can add to my leadership. Like knowing what type of leader I am in school, and knowing like the things that I can improve within my program.
Well, I think leadership, it teaches us all how to lead and how to work with others of very different backgrounds. High Point's culture and the culture here on NCAT is very different, so that makes a big difference being here versus being at High Point. Also, the way you guys view legacy here is very different because High Point's, while it's a pretty old college as well, there's not a lot of legacy or history behind it. A lot of things have changed in the last 20 years. That's our legacy. But here, so much of it is built on the history of this campus that I think it gives me a new perspective on that, I guess. I find it important to understand legacy and history of a program. First thing I learned when I came to this program was the history of this program. So I think that's important.
I think what has taught me the most is how history tends to be a very big part of how we see leadership and how we honor it, especially because not being specifically from A&T, but having spent so much time here through ROTC and getting to know multiple students, multiple events, multiple sorts of kind of the history here, it's kind of influenced a lot of how I want to try to lead in a layered way, because multiple sorts of people and groups across campuses and environments, they all exist in this one space.
Since I don't go to A&T and I go to UNCG, being a part of the battalion, I learned so much and built so many bonds, and being able to genuinely learn about the legacy of A&T and the battalion without going here is really a blessing. This have taught me discipline. It's taught me how to step up and be a leader. It's taught me how to you have to get uncomfortable to get comfortable.
I think being the new voice of the Army RTC, or just the Army in general, is just knowing how to advocate for your peers and the people around you. So knowing that if someone comes up to you and says, oh, this is the way it's always been done, and you notice that something needs to be changed about that, just advocating for yourself and for other people, and just taking that step to really be a leader in those type of environments in order to change the culture and the environment of the organization that you want to eventually proceed?
I personally define being the new voice in Army ROTC by being, I guess, a leader of change. Like, I feel like a lot of times people like see things that aren't working and be like, well, that's just the way things are. But I feel like being a new voice is being the action behind that. So I think that it's seeing small things and like changing them instead of waiting for someone else to do it, because everyone is capable of, impacting, whether it be big or small.
I say I define the new voice as being confidently motivated, but also courageous enough to make important decisions. In Army ROTC, the foundation is leadership. No matter the job or the branch or MLS that you're going into, you have to have leadership and being able to understand what type of leader I am and what type of impact I have on the program. So making sure whatever leadership I'm in, especially as an MS4, making the right decisions, being confident and bold enough to make the right decisions that goes with my mindset, and being able to execute them in a manner that goes within whatever goal is expected of me.
The experiences that I learned here is going to help me connect with the soldiers that I'm going to end up leading on a much deeper level, because I feel like having such a diverse group of people here from all the different schools is going to allow me to be able to understand and essentially network and relate to them in ways that maybe some other schools may not have been able to provide.
So while I've been here 2 years now, I've seen a lot of good and bad examples of leadership and officership, and I think that's kind of helped me develop how I want to be. Whether I'm going to turn out good or bad, who knows? But I think it has helped lead me into the direction that I want to be as an officer, the things I want to achieve, and the things I want to see others achieve. So I think that kind of sums it up, yeah.
So the experiences I've gained from being a leader in the Aggie Battalion is trying to keep an open door policy. As a leader, things get rough for you. You're always having to do something or another, but you can't forget about the troops under you. They're not drones or anything. They're human beings. They have their own problems and needs. And being able to talk with them and help them through their issues and seeing them become stronger for it has definitely taught me that there's a lot of things I could work on still, but just because of that doesn't mean I can't help out and extend a hand to the people underneath me. So being a leader that can listen is definitely an experience I've learned that I'll definitely take with me in my Army career.
So I plan on just trying to tweak myself to be better every day and just try to come up with new things to make the program better. I guess, for example, the 360 leaders that's now being implemented, just trying to be the best version of myself so I can help others and mentor others.
So I plan on leaving my mark for the Aggie Battalion by, one, just passing out little articles and knowledge that I've learned from my time here. I also created a small organization called the Running Aid Aggie Striders, and I intend to pass that down to my most returning member. She'll take over for me once I've left. So it started as a way to help people improve their run times, but then it kind of just became a little club that I started inside, and it kind of blossomed to just everything in general, doing a lot of different things besides just running. So I think I'm pretty proud of that, so I think that'd be a good
One way I plan on leaving my mark on this program is just being a mentor and being somebody that the MS1s, 2s, and future 3s and 4s, because when I commission, they'll be 4s, can call up upon, or if they need advice, I'd help them. If they need help, I'd help them. If they just need somebody to talk to, I'd be that person. I want to let them know that they always have somebody and that I was just in their shoes. I was just in this seat, a couple of days ago, a couple of years ago, and yeah.